my name is Fiona. I'm wanting to do a video series about my experience with doing a no-buy and a capsule wardrobe. This is probably going to be a two-part video, probably. One being this one, being a no-buy, the other one being about a capsule wardrobe. And just so you guys know, I'm probably going to be looking down at my notes on occasion. So if you see me looking down, just looking at my notes because I can't get through anything unless I have some kind of structure. So bear with me. I'm not a camera person. So the links to the inspiration for doing this are going to be in the description. Everybody does this on YouTube, right? They go like that. Okay. So the inspiration for this is from Justine Le Conte Officiel and Hannah Louise Poston. Both ladies, Justine has done the capsule wardrobe stuff, and she also kind of put me over towards Hannah, who did her no-buy year. And I think both of these things are like really cool, and I think there's something that I really need in my life right now, especially being a student. It's necessary. So I guess the first question is, because I had this when I first heard about it, is what is a no-buy? What is that? What's a no-buy? So a no-buy is kind of like a way of saving money. It's a way to form new habits, because I have really shitty habits, to be honest. So a way of forming new habits so that you're not spending money impulsively. Because I think we all have that. We all have something that we spend way too much money on and we know we need to cut back on. So that's a big thing for me. And it's also to be more mindful of our purchases. Basically, instead of just buying and buying and buying, not like appreciating or thinking about what you already have. And I don't mean that in like some I don't know if you'd say holistic or whatever, but like not in some airy-fairy, oh, be mindful of everything that you own, but just realistically, you should care about the stuff that you own. Be aware of what you already have and know if you're using stuff to its most useful capacity, using something the most that you can before trying to get something else. Just appreciate what you have, people. Just appreciate it, okay? So what a no-buy is not. So when I first heard the word, I was like, so people just like don't buy anything for a year? That doesn't seem realistic. And it's not realistic. That's not what a no-buy year is. A no-buy year is not buying anything for a year, and it's not setting unrealistic goals for yourself either. So if you say, so for instance, let's say with makeup, you're like, I'm not buying any makeup for a year. I'm not even going to buy the stuff that I use regularly. You're going to hate it. And you're going to say this sucks. And you're not going to want to do it. So it's not that you're not buying. It's more that you're not spending excess money on it that isn't in the long run going to make you happy about it. Basically. So what does a no-buy entail? A no-buy is choosing the things you spend too much money on and maybe impulsively spend on, and basically trying to change those habits so that you're not spending that money impulsively. What are some examples? I would say for me, it's makeup, skincare, eating out. Those are the three that are actually on my list. And then for other people, it might be things like I spend too much money on yarn, like honestly, which I was considering putting on my list, but I didn't. So yarn, or maybe you're really into video games and you buy lots of video games and then don't play them very much. Or maybe you buy Funko Pops, which like, why? First of all, why? But maybe you buy Funko Pops and you're realizing, I got a lot of fucking Funko Pop shit in my house and I don't need it. So maybe that's it. And what you're doing is you're basically making the decision to restrict yourself on those things. And usually, like in terms of things like cosmetics or makeup, it's using what you already have and making sure you use it up before you repurchase something. So like I said, what I'm choosing for my no buy is eating out at restaurants, makeup, and skincare. And one of my rules in that is that with skincare and makeup, I am allowed to rebuy things I already have. So, for instance, I have face wash. I'm allowed to buy more face wash, but I have to use up the one that I've already got. And when I replace it, this, I don't know how other people do this. I've not seen this because, like, I would imagine you can replace it with whatever one you want. But in the interest of saving money, I've kind of set myself a goal of like, if I use the one that I'm already using and I use it all up, the one that I buy to replace it has to be roughly the same amount of money, like very close to or under. And that's something I kind of set for myself. And I don't know if that's going to come and bite me in the ass later, but that's my decision. So, um, let me just check my notes really quick. Um, right. So with my rules, that I'm following, I said that my three were, restaurants, like I'm not allowed to eat out, and skincare and makeup. I can't just willy nilly buy new stuff all the time. I have to be thoughtful about what I'm buying, and I can only replace things I already own. So, for me, with the eating out, I've decided that I'm allowed to eat out once a week. That's like, I'm allowed to go out and eat once a week out somewhere if it fits within my budget. If it doesn't fit within my budget, then it's unrealistic and I can't do that. But let's say that I do my good thing all week. I shop and I like, buy the food that I need to get through the week, and I'm doing okay. One of my lunches or one of my dinners can be something that I buy somewhere else. That's fine. As long as I've put in the effort all week to not spend money on anything that's like crazy. So that's what I'm doing for myself, because to be honest, I'm going down from eating out probably 4 to 5 times a week, because I live in a roommate situation, and so I'm always having to um, I'm always having to share the kitchen. And that's something that, even though my roommate is good about, I'm always a nervous wreck about. And I'm not like a social person. I don't really like doing that all the time. But what that means is that I create this excuse in my head of like, oh, but like I don't want to have that social interaction today. So I'm just gonna go eat somewhere else. And it's like, that's not good. That's not good. Sometimes you just have to do it. So that's what I'm going to do. Just make myself do it. Have the social interaction. Get over it. So that's one of the ones for me. Like I said, I'm allowed to repurchase cosmetics that I use regularly, and I'm allowed to buy the skincare that I use regularly. However, I must use up all of what I have before I can buy more. And I can't buy things I don't have. So for instance, like right now, I don't have serums. I can't go out and just start buying serums. I can't do that. I'm not allowed to. Um, I have like, I have things that work for me. To be honest, like it works for me. And I'm going to keep with that thing and maybe trade out a couple of things here or there throughout the year. If like I said, if I run out of my face wash and I see another face wash that I kind of want to try, I will probably switch to that one, but only if it falls within my preset budget, like I said. So, what do I hope to get out of this? I'm hoping to save money. I'm a student. I don't have a lot of money right now. My program is going to be over in 8 months. So I don't like, it's not the end of the world, but I need to save some money because my student loans will suck at the end. And I'd like to have a bit of money set aside to help myself at the end of schooling, to kind of get myself set up for going into the work that I want to do. So that's a big thing. Appreciation for what I have, because like I said, sometimes I buy stuff. I don't think about the quality of it. I mean, I do, but it's like sometimes you buy stuff and it's good quality and you don't use it, or you don't, you end up not appreciating it as much as you should. And that really sucks because some things are like really expensive. A really good example is I went out and I bought um, Fenty Beauty um, foundation and primer. And that's expensive. It's very expensive, and I found I never use it. I love it, I like it, but I don't go out all the time. I don't wear makeup every day. Like right now, I'm not wearing any foundation. I don't I don't feel like I need to all the time, and I certainly am not wearing it to school because of the nature of my program. It's just not practical to wear makeup. So it's just like I don't use it. I don't use it. And I actually found a BB cream from NYX that I really like, and I've been using that. So it just doesn't. It's just not practical. There's a cheaper option out there that actually works better for me, and all of that stuff that I currently have that I'm not using, because I'm worried about it going expired. I'm probably gonna give it away to some people, and hopefully they will get more use out of it than I will. It breaks my heart a little bit because I love Fenty. Like I love the packaging. I love how it looks. I love a lot of things about that. But at the same time, I'm very aware that that is marketing, and that is capitalism at work. You know, to create prestige around a brand, to create an image, to do all those things. That's not necessarily wrong, but it's just a way of selling you something. And they got me. They sold me. I bought into it. There you go. Yeah, and the last reason that I really want to do this is because I think it'll be great for reducing waste. As much as you and I are both very aware that corporations are one of the biggest problems in terms of waste, and pollution and global warming and all those fun things, I think that even though I know that my impact is very small, it's still important for me to do that. So I'm still going to. I'm hoping to reduce my waste. Just try to be more conscious of packaging. And man, the other day, okay, kind of off topic. The other day I got like these, my school, they like were giving out like little things that you can use at home. So I got like a Tide Pod, but it was a Tide Pod in a package inside another package with like cardboard in it and multiple layers of plastic and all of this for one Tide Pod. And I just thought, like, this is ridiculous. This, you could have it in a little sachet, like little baggie, and it would be fine. But they have it in like all this packaging, all this stuff in it. Crazy. And that's the stuff I kind of like. That's kind of a separate issue, but there's so much waste, and I'm trying to eliminate that as much as I can out of my life. I don't know if I'll be 100% successful, but we'll find out. So my 2019 no buy, as well as my capsule wardrobe. So this has all been about the no buy. I'm going to, hopefully in the next couple days, create another video about a capsule wardrobe. I'll probably do it today. And then you guys will have an idea of what that's all about. Thank you for checking this out. I don't expect there to be a lot of people because I don't have any, like, I've got like no followers, which is fine. It's good because it's more for me, to be honest. I'm kind of I wanted to do more of like a vlog. I don't know if people say vlog anymore, but I wanted to do a vlog more for myself and to keep track of myself and to keep myself accountable, because I have a habit of having big ideas about the things I want to do and then not actually doing them or whatever. So this is me trying to make a commitment to myself that I'm going to do this no buy year. And I hope that if you do see this, I hope it inspires you. I hope that maybe there's some things, hopefully there's nothing in your life where you're overspending on, but if there is, I hope that it helps you to identify it and go, hey, I can actually do something about that. I am not a creature bound to the whims of my corporeal form. I am in fact a human being with a mind, and I can, alter habits and choose the things I want to do. All right. Anyways, take care. Thank you so much. I hope you guys have a super happy 2019.